I'm telling people I'm going live. I should go live. All right, guys, here we go. I think I'm live now in all the groups I need to be in. This is going to be a fun one. This is all about referrals, right? So we all want to get to our place where we're doing our business and we're getting those, high-end referrals coming in. And this is going to be fun. I've got some cool me, I like to provide some actionable stuff you can do. So I'm going to be showing you guys about midway through the workshop. I'll show you guys how you can create your own referral map. I believe every agent should have a referral map. I'll talk about that in a minute. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can create your own. And then I'm going to show you some resources LuxVT has for this as well. And you may even know you have access to this resource. So it's going to be fun. And then we're going to talk about just some ways we can kind of hopefully enhance that on that end. So, all right, you ready? Let's get going. Let's dive in. There we go. Real estate agent referrals. Here's the deal, guys. They are being passed by every day, right? And every day we are getting referrals by agents from all over the country. It's just referrals are everywhere. The question is, are you getting referrals? And agents want a steady stream of referrals coming into their business because why? Because they are a valuable lead source when appropriately targeted. In an ideal referral relationship, each agent can get a commission, right? That's what we're here for. And they can also build their network, and it benefits agents in multiple ways. So what are the best practices for business savvy realtors, right? That's what we're talking about today. So here's what I'm going to first, before we talk about the savvy ideas, we're going to talk about the different types of referrals first and get that knocked out of the box first. So there are a few different types of referrals, right? Very first one I'm going to talk about, if my little clicker works, is community and local business real estate referrals. This is huge, okay? Community and local business real estate referrals are an excellent, I'm talking about, I love this, way for you to get your name out there more to more buyers and sellers. You'll sometimes see this called, what do they call it? Local mayor strategy or digital mayor strategy. It really comes down to meeting everybody in your city, or trying to meet everybody in your city as much as you can, and getting and stay in touch with them, right? Add them to your database and consistently do follow-ups with them. So simply put, you build relationships with the local business owners and organizations in your market and cultivate that relationship with the people that run them, right? So they provide enough value to stay in touch. They'll usually be a person's like realtor forever once you start really making that connection. And it's all about the community, right? So there's one. Second type, relocation company real estate. I'd love to know this. In the chat, guys, whether you're watching live online or you're watching in Zoom, how are you doing at this? Have you guys done well with this, the relocation stuff? I know it was hot and heavy a long time ago. Sometimes it's hard to get into that game. But I'd love to know, do you like doing relocations? Are you getting successful at it? Are you getting at least one or two a year? I'd love to know that because the more I'm doing these workshops, I'm finding out, hey, some people are really into that relocation stuff and they're rocking it. Some they're struggling getting into that, breaking into that little market. And so, not talking about too much about it. You guys understand what that is. Past client referrals is the bomb. Can you even say that? I'm 40. I can still say it, I think. I believe this is where the bread and butter takes place, right? When you can successfully create a business strategy around your past clients, it's huge. Past client referrals are a proven method for an active agent to build their already established business even further in a real estate market, right? The past client referral business is really similar, relies on a long track record, right, of success. And honestly, this is one that it's not a sprint, right? Creating a past client referral base. It is a marathon. So if you've been in business 3 years, 5 years, you should start working on this. This is a big deal. You have to start asking for these referrals more. And then the last one, let me go back here. I think I got one more here. Agent-agent referrals. We'll talk a lot about that today. But agent-agent referrals are the best of both worlds, right? These leads have already spoken to an agent in another market. Once that agent has determined they're ready to meet another agent, they'll go to work, find the best fit for them in another marketplace outside of their own. In some cases, they'll have previously contacts or an in-house network at their brokerage. Some of you guys have that with larger networks, right? But in many, they'll use a referral network, which I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Do you guys know LuxVT actually has a referral network that if you are a free member or even a paid member, you're part of that. And I'll show you how to access that a little bit. So let's keep going. Excuse me. Why do agents love referrals, right? It's I love when agents get referrals because it puts a smile on my faces that saying, oh, they're worth it, right? And that's really what it comes down to. If you don't have an agent referral strategy, you're missing out on a whole world of opportunities to work with motivated clients while skipping what the typical chase for, we're chasing around for leads. Real estate agents who work with referrals will often make their clients feel like they're really their only appointments, right? You make them feel special. And clients recognize this because what is true. And to receive quality referrals from other agents, a good referral agent must do these things. You ready? Oh, I'm ready. See if I can get my clicker to work again. Have a wealth of knowledge about neighborhoods and schools and the transit area, the bus systems, whatever. Just have a wealth of knowledge. So I encourage you guys, if you don't know your community as well as you should, that's something you can focus in on. Because once you get this network built up, this is going to help getting those referrals to you. The second part is help guide the search based on what essentials to your client, right? It's not just good enough for your client. We want to make the searches the best. And so you want to portray that to other agents. And so you also have your finger on the pulse of what's available, how much stuff's worth, right? What's changing from month to month. In today's market, things change on an hourly basis, I feel like, right? Things are changing so fast. And we have to make sure we have a finger on the pulse of what's happening, right? And so that's a big deal. And really, for any service business and real estate's included in that, the natural outcome of providing an incredible customer service experience would lead to positive reviews or social proof, right? And when things and it really helps convert the future clients easier. So let me make a statement here again. It's the incredible customer service experience that's going to grow your business by referrals later on, right? So we have to make sure our processes, our systems are set up. I agree, Maureen. She says blink and it's changed. That's true. In today's market, that's exactly how I see it. So let's keep going here. Let's searching. You're searching for the right agent referral partner, maybe. Here's some tips on this. And so larger franchises, and probably some of you guys are part of that, whether it be Remax or whether it be EXP, whatever you're being with, a lot of the larger ones have those agent referrals systems built in. But a lot of agents, they have their own system built in, right? They know agents and other across the country, and you've already got this road out. I'm going to show you a map in a minute how we can do this individually, because it's a very actionable item I think every agent should have. But it works. And then smaller independent agencies, some of you guys are with them, they're often like searching online, right? You're just like, hey, what agent, Dallas, Texas agent? You're looking who comes up. And honestly, I know agents that pick agents because they first one came up on the Google business page. That means, whoa, it worked. They're doing something right. And that's how the PIN gets picked. I know agents get picked because they put hobbies in their description, and the client likes fishing, the agent likes fishing, and they connect that way. So if you're not putting those kind of things in your bios, you may think about it. It could win a listing for you. And so really, this can leave a lot of work, right? There's a lot of work to be done in agent referral school. We want to make sure your client's taken care of because it reflects on who? Reflects on you. So it's a big deal. And so let's do a live drive. You know me, I love live drives. So I'm going to walk you through exactly how to create. I'm going to show you a map here. This is a map that I created with Google Maps. And these are some of the LuxVT agents. These are agents all over the country. They're part of LuxVT, not all of them, but some of them. I just picked half of a sheet or something like that. And so these are LuxVT clients that we work with every day, agents, just like you guys. And so what you can need to do is create a referral map, right? So when you go to conferences or you meet somebody across the country, you meet people in webinars like this, right? Message them and say, hey, I'd love to add you to my referral map. And how cool would it be to be a form they fill out and they automatically get added to your map, okay? So I'm going to show you how this works. Let's walk it through. Take about maybe 10 minutes to do this, but I think it's real important that every agent should have this. And this is a value add for this workshop. You ready? Okay, here's where you start. You start with Google. You see all my presentations in here. I got a lot of them. But I'm going to go here to new. So you go to your Google Drive, drive.google.com. Y'all should have a Google account at some point in time. You go to drive.google.com after you log in, and you're going to go over here to Google Forms. We're going to create a form to capture all these agent information, right? So I'm going to go here. I'm going to call this, let's just call this agent, how about agent referral map? Agent referral map. And obviously, I would suggest come with some catchy name. Just make it fun, right? Your agent VIP map. I don't know, something fun. But all you need is their first and last name, right? The plus sign. What's the next thing we need? We actually need their location. So I like to put city and state. It's typically that's what you're really focusing on the map is the city the city they're in or city they work within. So city and state, and then I sometimes will put phone number for sure, and then I'll even put email address, right? So let me fill out these. So that's only 4 fields so far, guys. You filled out. This is something you could definitely accomplish. Let me delete that one because I added that extra. So right now in this form, you can make it as intrusive as you want, add more fields to it, whatever you want. And so I'm just calling it first name, put the city, state, phone, and email. Okay. So I've got my agent referral map. It's saved as agent referral map in my Google Drive right now. And then here's the key to this. You can, as soon as they fill this out, we want this data to go into an Excel sheet. Okay. And this automatically happens for you. If you go over here to responses and you hit this little Excel button, it says create spreadsheet. And this is going to be recorded, guys, so you can watch it over if I'm going too fast for you, but just stay with me here. Create spreadsheet. And I'm going to call this agent referral map. Okay. And I hit create. So now any form I fill out, if I fill this format, it's automatically going to be added to this spreadsheet. It automatically created for me. And all this is in your Google Drive. So if I fill this form out, it will automatically add stuff into here. Okay. You got it? So I'm going to fill one out just to show an example here. Let's go ahead and go to send. Let me paste this link. I'm going to fill it out real quick. Let's do Jeremy Collins. Let's do Lexington, Kentucky. Phone number. Let's do 859-555-5555. That protects me, right? If I put my phone number in, I would get like crazy amounts of texts. Love you guys. Maybe I'll send you my text number eventually, but there you go. And then email jeremy@luxvt.com. Feel free to send me emails anytime. I've got loads of them. I love reading them. All right. I'm going to submit. Now that's it. Now I've added my information to the referral map. So you can make that real easy, guys. You could put this on your phone. You can send a link to another agent if they want them to fill out and get added to your referral map. You get the idea. QR code it, let people scan it at conferences, right? That's how we get people added to this list. So now I go to my agent referral map and look, there's my name. It's been added. It even tells you the date and time it was added. So all that's already in there. So now we're going to make a move here. We're going to go over here and I'll show you how easy this is. I just go to Google and I say custom Google app. And then it's usually this is this My Maps here. It'll be the first link that comes up in Google. You click that, hit get started. And it's going to show the map already created in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new map. So I'm going to go to create a new map. And so I'll give you some tips on this. I would even create a map for schools in your city, right? So when new clients come in, you could just send them a map of all the schools, right? What other things you could do? Parks. Maybe you create a map of animal, dog parks in your city. You could be the go-to agent, guys, that has all this resources of local stuff created, right? That's a golden nugget opportunity right there during this workshop. Create you a map and you have some fun with it. So now all I have to do now is go over here and create, I'm going to say agent. I'm going to call this VIP agents, right? That's the layer. I'm going to go to import and I'm going to go to Google Drive and check this out. Let me sign recent. Oh, am I logged in the wrong account on this one? Let me check what account I'm logged into. Hold on one second. Sometimes I get into 20 different accounts and I can't remember what account I'm logged into. Oh, okay. I need to log into my other account. My bad. Let me log in. There it is. LuxVT. Create new map. Get back in here. Import. Google Drive. And there it is. There's my agent referral map right there that I created. I hit select and check it out. Now you choose what you want the location, the little icon to show up. I want to be city and state, right? That's the field I want them to look at for the city and state. And then my label, I'm going to be first name and last name. And check this out. I don't know if you can see it. It's getting ready to create. I've only got one in there. That's me. Let me zoom out just to prove to you. But as people fill that form out, all these icons will start coming up all over your map. So that is how you create a live referral map. Every agent should have one. So when you go to conferences, when you meet new agents, when you meet agents across other cities, when you meet agents in workshops like this, you should add them to your referral map. And I'll be honest with you, this is one of my fastest growing, I guess it's probably my favorite social media post. If you take this map, fill it out, get a whole bunch of agents on there, screenshot it, right? Take a screenshot of it, post it on social media and saying, hey, I don't only do real estate here in Kentucky, I can refer you to all my friends who are VIP agents across this country. You get the idea, right? It's all about showing that exposure. And so if you don't have an agent referral map, that's step one. Go and create to have some fun with that. Okay, keep going. There's an agent referral map example. So did you know we actually have a LuxVT referral program? And it's pretty sweet. And guess what? Anybody can do it. It's a free account. Anybody, free or paid accounts, have access to this. So I'm going to walk you through in a minute. But here's what a referral system does for you. It connects with agents across the country for more inbound referrals, right? It's a big deal. Creates more income with direct agent referrals. And lastly, you find a referral agent who provide the luxury service for your client. So check this out. I'm going to show you a live drive again. Let me pull it up. If you log in to LuxVT, so literally if you go to luxvt.com and you log in, I think I'm already logged in, but you log in and check this out. So now you're going to go over here to more for members. And right there, it says Luxury Network. Luxury Network. And now, check this out. There's lots of stuff in here. You should be members of the LuxVT Facebook group where we're providing these workshops like this on a consistent basis. But the agent directory, if I go here to check out the agent directory, you can put a zip code in or a city state. So let's say San Diego, California, find your agent. And all these agents show up, and these are our elite agents with the little crown icons. So these are agents that we are proven track records, that kind of stuff. And you have a profile in here. If you have a free LuxVT account, you have a profile in here. So you should update it. So let's click on Chanel just to let you know. And if she has her bio filled out, even has the current LuxVT listing she has. So it's a pretty cool little dig. And all you do is hit send a message. And there you go. You can send a referral right to her, and it works fantastic. The other feature with our system, guys, is if you go here and you go to Referral Network, you can click Refer a Client and take you to a form, put information about your client in there, and we will help you find the perfect agent for that market. Pretty cool, right? Those are tools, resources at your disposal right now. All right, keep going. So that's awesome. I always like to bring this up when I talk about referrals. Referral agreements are usually short, straightforward, and easy to read. That's what it should be anyway. However, since these are legal documents, here's my caveat to this. You must keep in mind that there are many rules and regulations can apply to real estate referral processes in your state. So make sure you follow and obey that. You also may want to consult with your real estate broker for sure in your office, and make sure you may have already a standard, maybe you guys have that. Hopefully your brokerage has a referral form that makes it really easy for your agents to send referrals out. If you don't, that's something you can work on. You can see in the slide, this is actually one that I got from NAR. So you can actually go to a National Association of Realtors website and get a really nice form if your brokerage doesn't already have one, and you can use theirs. It's great. So go and download that, have some fun with it. Okay, let's talk about this. 5 ways, before we get to social savvy stuff, 5 ways to be more referral worthy as a real estate agent. You ready? Here's 5 ways you can be more referral worthy. So here's the deal. So, don't want to show that yet. So how do you get more referrals? One proven way is to be what? Referral worthy. That's the word I use a lot. And so here's number 1. You go the freaking extra mile. This is one that, it seems like a no-brainer, but it's true. So for example, when an agent sends you a referral, here's what you do. You pull your phone out, and you actually send a video text message to that agent, and you thank them personally for sending that referral. It goes a long way, because when they have another referral, guess what? Who they're going to send to? One that's very thankful, or one that just takes it and just screws off and they send you the money, right? I'm going to follow up throughout the process. I'm going to tell that agent, hey, because you sent me that referral, I'm going to help you. I'm going to update you on how this thing's going, right? So send consistent updates to them. Let them know you're very thankful and you're going to take care of this client, because it goes a long way in the long run things. All right. Number 2, ask for feedback, right? And I mean this when you're doing the transaction, right? At appropriate times during the transaction, when the client, you ask them how you're doing. Seriously, check in with them. I know some of you guys may be like, I'm not asking that. Maybe they think I'm doing a crap job. No, guys, we have to be upfront and honest with people, right? So ask for the feedback. Social proof is massive. Going, stay in touch, right? You generally, and you'll generate significantly more referrals if you stay in contact with these past clients, with these hot prospects, with these agents. When was the last time you sent an email blast? And in your database, guys, you should have a tag for all the other agents outside of your network. Okay. If you don't, that's something you definitely should get. So in your database, have an agent where it says tag them in some way that says agents outside of my market, right? And what should you be doing? At least a monthly or quarterly newsletter about your area to them. Because what happens if John, who lives in Galveston, Texas or something like that, they get a client that's looking for a place in Kentucky, or looking for a place in California where you do the marketing? Because they know you, because you sent them this information about where you live, they're going to refer it to you. So why are we not doing that? Right? We've been focused on clients and send newsletters to clients, but we never do it typically to the other agents in the other area marketplaces. That's where we stand out. So if you're not doing that, that's something you definitely should do. Keep going. Remind them. This is a pretty crucial deal. Numerous studies show that you'll get more referrals if you simply remind your contacts that you're welcome referrals. Right? When's the last time you talked to somebody and said, hey, by the way, I welcome referrals? I'll see what Karen says here. I'm going to read this real quick. I just received a $12,000 for 2 referrals sent to a friend who is an accountant and was a trustee in the state in another part of the country. That's why I'm so love this, Karen. This is a testimony here, guys. So you should be in tons of referral groups and try to be as active as you possibly can. Now, don't be that guy or that lady that posts your business card, a screenshot of the ugly business card, or a screenshot. I've seen this too many times in Facebook groups. I delete them out of my Facebook group, just letting you know. So you take a screenshot and you post it up there. Look, record a video or make it nice and clean, talking about where you live and what's important about your city, why people want to move there. That's the things that get attention. So thank you so much, Karen, for that. I love that. Love hearing that. Okay. Have the right real estate marketing tools. This is pretty cool. It's impressive. So when you can't become a referral, when you really can't become this referral worthy if you don't have the right marketing systems in place, right? If you're not sending drip campaigns to other agents, if you're not being out there in your field, if you're not connecting and sending drip campaigns to your clients, that's how we get referrals. And look, of course, you should always and also be consistently seeking ways to improve your experience with your current clients, right? Because that's going to end up being more referrals. Even seemingly the small things. Promptly returning phone calls. Not saying agents don't do this, but it happens. I've recently made a couple phone calls to some local agents, and some I never got a phone call back, and others it took about 6 to 12 hours to get a phone call back. Guys, if you get a referral, I'll be like, nah, next, right? That's what I'd be like. And so we have to be on this thing. And so when you consider that 42% of homeowners find their real estate agent through a recommendation or another referral, it really does pay to put in the little extra referral worthy efforts, right? And so boosting real estate referrals by just 10% will make a sizable difference in your income, right? Okay, keep going. Savvy ways to generate more real estate referrals. Now we're here. Now I showed you how to do a map. I showed you some cool resources in LuxVT. Here's the bottom line, guys. Let's kind of go through this. 1, offer exceptional service. And I mean this. You have to go through your processes with a fine-tooth comb, right? How are you doing things? Should you do things better? Are you sending a text to your client, or are they generic text, or can you use some templates? I'll give you a tip, guys. Go to Etsy.com, and search real estate templates or real estate referral templates or real estate review templates or texting templates for real estate. If you do these searches, you're going to find ways to just take your brand to the next level. And these are like templates are like $2.99. I'm talking not $299, $2.99 and $5 and $8. And guys, these are templates I use in my business. I don't know how to tell you how much I bought on Etsy because these things make the next level up. And so check those out. Have some fun with those. Take your business to the next level. Be a specialist. And so here's the deal. Getting leads in real estate as a new agent. So I don't know if there's new agents on here, but as a new agent can be kind of tough, right? So here's a helpful tip on how you get, basically increase those referrals as quickly as you can. You become a specialist. So I've got a couple agents that I know very well that are horse farm land specialists, right? And they're killing the game because they have a specialty. So when people outside of the market, agents sending referrals in, and they see you as a specialist in a certain field that would fit their client, game changer, right? It makes a huge difference. So find what that specialty is, find what that niche is, and hone in on it. It will make a huge difference for your business. Number 3, work with local business owners. Please hear me out here, okay? This is one we don't do enough of as real estate agents in general. I've done so many one-on-one meetings recently, guys, that I'm blown away when we talk about working with local business owners, and the agents kind of look at me like I'm dumb, right? Not that I get that look a lot, but it happens. And so, guys, we have to do better at working with local business owners. It's a great way to generate leads in 2021, right? It's to work with your local community business owners. Since local business owners have an existing relationship already with the local residents, investors, other professionals, they can be a huge, valuable source of real estate leads. You can contact them and offer to basically promote their services on your website. I know some agents that have a My Top Businesses page on their website, and they actually promote like bakeries and people that would send referrals to them, and it works. I got another agent that recently sent out a partner with a bakery, local bakery owner, and he made a discount on donuts. And so if they showed your email that you send out to your database of 4,500, whatever you got, they got a discount on that donut. And guess what? One, you made that business owner very happy for bringing in new clients, right? But 2, you showed a value. And so small things like that make a huge, huge difference. If you don't have a business vendor list, you should create one. It's just a one sheet that have like painter and a painter out there from it, a drywall, whatever. Literally, if you haven't created your own personalized vendor list, that's a game changer to send out to people because it looks like you are the rock star and you got some good friends. And that's the key to this. It will grow your referral base just by having those small things. Okay. I think I'm number 4. Provide useful content to your clients. And let me highlight, underline, bold, useful, because I get every day. I think if I showed on my phone, which I'm not going to do that, but if I showed on my phone the little red number of how many open emails I got, or not open emails I got, I think I've got about 8 different email accounts, and I'm up to about 800 and some thousand emails. And so I turned my red dot off because I hate seeing it. But guys, you don't know how many newsletters I've seen that I've opened up and I've been like, okay, so, and you got to show value. Show value. That's a big key. So, after working with a client on basically one way you can get free referrals is by maintaining the relationship with them. How do you maintain a relationship with somebody? Help them, send them stuff they can actually tips they can use, right? Those things make a big difference. All right, you ready? This is one that's kind of an itchy subject, but you guys will get where I'm going with it. Is reward referrals. All right. So I'm not saying do something underhanded or do something illegal here. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is take care of them. Okay. So rewarding your clients for referring business to you will motivate them to bring you more referrals. That's just how people are, right? And so always let them know that their efforts mean a lot. So if you don't have a reward system or something set up, think about it. Put it on paper. Write it down. Come up with something fun, right? You can rent a movie theater out for $99 now. Did you guys know that? Holy crap. How cool would that be to give to a referral, right? They could take up to 20 people to a movies. That is an awesome gift, right? And those are just small things, guys. Think outside the box for that. Have some fun with that. But set your own self up a referral system, a reward system for your referrals. Okay, key one, number 6. Build relationships with industry leaders, right? Right now, I could probably send an email to at least 20 industry leaders in real estate, and they would have the right person for me right off the bat, right? So, and talk to your brokers and your people in your office, guys. They know people, right? So make sure you build those connections up. Real estate is a people business. Let me say that again. Real estate is a people business. Technology will not, yes, it may make some changes to us, but here's the deal, guys. We are people. Is that a word? People? I don't know. Yes, we are those kind of people. That's why we're in real estate. And so if you're thinking about how to get into real estate referrals with no upfront costs, one of the best ways is to build relationships with industry leaders, right? In the process of buying or selling property, real estate clients would interact with how many professionals do you interact with, or will your clients interact with on a daily basis when they're buying and selling a home, right? It's a lot, where they're having to fix things up or do something different in your home. And so therefore building relationships with these professionals can lead to a referral exchange. I've got an agent in my office. He's actually one of the coaches in my office, and he has a connection with his painter. So he literally pulls in, he says 3 to 5 to 7 deals a year from his painter, because he refers people to his painter. And then his painter, when he's out at homes, because who's spruce, and by the way, that's probably my number one go-to guy. If you don't have a painter, you should, right? Because people are hiring painters to what? Spruce up their home when they're thinking of selling, right? So with that painter, you got his ear. If you send him some referrals sometimes, he may be like, hey, John, FYI, house at 420 blah, blah, blah drive. They just tell me they're thinking about selling because I just painted their house. Guys, no brainers. Repair guys, stuff like that. It works. So make sure you have those connections with those industry leaders. All right, what am I on? Number 7. Have a strong, and some of you guys shake your heads at me on this. I know, I get it. I understand. It's not that easy. Have a strong social media presence. All right. Be you on social media. Literally, with the power of Instagram, the power of YouTube, the power of Facebook, we can do this. We just have to get better at it. Honestly, if you just did 3 posts a week, you'd be better than doing most real estate. I'd say probably 80% of real estate agents in this country. Okay. Because most just don't do a good job at it. Yes, the ones we see on social, we're like, dang, I'll never be able to get that good. Oh my gosh. But here's the deal. You don't have to, because we're not fighting with everybody. We're only fighting with like 5%. So guys, if we just do a little bit different, right? Add some reels to your repertoire. Learn how to do that. We got videos on this stuff, right? Just do a little bit better and you will dominate. You could easily dominate your market just by doing small stuff in social media. Okay, this is one that I know people are going to shake their heads at me as well. Implement email marketing automation, drip campaigns. You do not know how many one-on-one meetings I sit down with, and they say, and I say drip, and they say what? And I'm like, okay, this is not a good start. So we actually sit down and we build these drip campaigns that make sense, right? I'm a big proponent of video drip campaigns. Like literally, they will see my face, see me talking, and see me making up words and use my own language sometimes, all the time. Because I want them to know, hey, this is me, and I'm not changing. I'm not going away. Well, unless they hit the unsubscribe button, I guess I am going away. But that's fine. Let them unsubscribe. So I'm going to send them stuff. So if you do not have drip campaigns set up for your business, do that. Make that a focus at the end of June, right? To set up at least 1 to 2 drip campaigns where you can just tag an email and automatic stuff goes out. So that's a big, huge deal for referrals, guys. You got to have top of mind. I hear this all the time. It is not our clients' or other agents' job to remember us. It's our job to help them remember what we do and who we are. So we have to do better at that. Request testimonials. Some agents are awesome at this. Some agents suck at this. And so we have to work on this, okay? This is a phenomenal way because we live in a world where there's social proof, right? We live in a world where you're looking for making sure other people are doing things well with you. I hardly ever shop at places or do business with places unless I've looked at reviews. My wife, when we go out to new restaurants, we don't go there unless we look at reviews. And if the reviews are bad, we don't go there. But that's just where we're at in this world. And so the same thing happens with real estate, guys. We have to put our social proof out there more. Top places, Google business profile. Make sure your reviews are on there. Facebook, make sure your business page has got reviews on there. Even, I know I'm going to say it, even Zillow, make sure you have reviews on there. I know, scary, but you got to do it. It's where people are. You got to be where your people are. Number 10 here, distribute branded materials. This is an investment. Okay. Yes, it does take a little capital to do this, but it's an investment and it does cost a little bit of money. Creating branded material and distributing to your clients is a very, very effective way of getting real estate referrals. You know, if you guys ever created branded material, what's some of the brand material you guys create? I've seen like koozies. I've seen you definitely, when you do like events, make sure you have a nice tablecloth with your brand printed on it, right? I've seen bottle pop openers, or beer openers. I've seen what have I seen? I've seen all kinds of pins for sure. Pins are cheap. You can get like 1,000 pins for like $99 or something like that. It's crazy priced. So those are small things, guys, that just make small impressions along the way, but it's worth the investment. I know an agent that prints off sticky notes, and he actually delivers. They're pretty cheap overall. It's like $400 for like a whole bunch of sticky notes, thousands of sticky notes, and you can actually deliver those to local businesses. It's a great way to get referrals because they're going to use the sticky notes. So stuff like that makes big differences. Make sure you're trying this. Just give it a shot. Buy some pins next month and just start sending them out because it works. You can mail your pins out. I've seen those in the mail, and I've seen them very effective to your past clients. Small things make a big difference. I've got a couple more. Number 11, I think it is. Be easy to find and contact. Some agents are freaking like they're hidden agents or spy agents or something, because I have a struggle time to find them. Like I'll say, hey, have you talked to blah blah, and I'll try to Google, and I'm like, no, I can't even find how to even reach them. Who are these people? And some of these are top agents. I don't understand it. I'm like, how are you being found? So make sure your profiles are filled out across the board, guys, right? Make sure your information is out there. Make sure it's correct. I went to a couple recently. I made a phone call and somebody else answered, and they're like, I don't even know who the Susan is. I'm like, oh, great. Awesome. Hang up. Didn't call Susan again. But it makes a big difference. How can you make sure you come up on Google Maps? Here's the best way to do it. Is just go to here, go to Google, right? And then type in your name. I'll do John Grock because I know he's in my area. Realtor. And you should come up as your top here. If you type your name in, guys, and you put realtor out from it, and you don't come up here, we have a problem. Was that Houston? We have a problem. And so you should be popping up. I do this for all my agents. I make sure my agents come up when you type their name at least. So that's as number one. Number two, make sure you do some Google searches, do some Facebook searches, some Instagram searches. Make sure you come up if you just type your name, because that's what people are coming off of, right? Is your name. So make sure that comes up. Last one. Now that COVID's a little over, I know some are still red areas. I get it, but host a freaking party for your clients this year or next year. This is a game changer, right? Small investment. You can do this pretty cheaply. Make them come together for a bowling night. I've seen that. I've seen small stuff like that, guys. Invite your past clients for cocktails somewhere. It works. If you can get 10 of your past clients in a room for 2 hours, think about that. They're talking. They all have the same experience with you. That alone will go a crazy long way. Host a party, right? Bring your network together. It just shows an awesome gesture. So if you've never tried that, I definitely suggest giving that a shot. Here's the bottom line to all this, guys, as we wrap up. Real estate referrals are a great way for real estate agents to generate leads and grow their business. This is a major pillar when you're building out your business. Online leads is a pillar, referral leads is a pillar. These are major pillars. You have to have a strategy involved, right? And so this stuff. It doesn't come easy, but you guys can do this. Number one, it's freaking cost effective. I'm a big ROI guy, right? And who in the world would not pick up the phone and get pay 25% for a in your hand lead? I would do that in a heartbeat. Instead of having to chase online leads all freaking day long, these are so much better. Yes, you got to do both, but it works. And here's the deal. Working to generate real estate referrals can definitely boost your real estate lead generation and grow your business much faster. It really can. I know agents in my office, they work like probably 70% of their business is referral, right? There's another agent in my office with coach 14 leads this month, and most of those are referral leads. Pretty crazy that small things like that make a big difference. Here's the deal. Last but not least here, knowing how to get real estate referrals is a must skill in today's market. I believe that. I believe if brokers that are on here, owners that are on here, trainers that are on here, here's the deal. We have to teach our agents how to build referrals. Just got to do it. And last but not least, guys, that's it. Real estate referrals are being passed from every single day, and we just need a hold of them. So what's some action items walking away from this workshop? One, build your Google or your Google Drive form, build your referral map, take some screenshots of it, show it on social media. It's just impressive to do that, guys. When you go to large conferences or small conferences, Inman conferences or whatever, literally I have people scan a QR code, fill the form out, and you'll probably get 20, 30, 40 agent referrals on your map just like that. And it's so much easier than holding these business cards and keep them in a wallet or keep them in your drawer that's going to get lost anyway. So get them on digital forms. All right, guys, that's a wrap, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. Some pretty exciting news coming really soon for those that are still on here. So we're in July, kickoff July. You'll get emails from Jenna from about this week, I think, if you're part of LuxVT. If you don't get our LuxVT emails, be sure to go to luxvt.com and just sign up for a free account. You'll start getting our emails. But our members are going to be our free members. So if you're part of the Luxury Agent Network and you're just not paying for anything, you get for free. We're going to be hosting at least one big workshop like this every month. So 12 a year. How cool is that? And then if you're a paid member, either Elite or Pro, you're actually going to be getting 2 free workshops. It's going to be included in the membership every single month. Some for me, some for my industry experts, and you're going to have a lot of blasts. So and there's some other cool stuff coming too. I don't want to give it away, but there's some one-on-one coaching opportunities. There's some mastermind opportunities, some fun stuff coming down the pipe from LuxVT, guys. I'm so excited about it. All right, guys, you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing real estate agents, real estate industry experts. I hope to see you guys later. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out at any point in time. Shoot me a DM on Instagram at Marketing Savvy Coach. Would love to check out what you guys got going on and connect with you. All right, guys, take care. You guys are awesome. Peace out.